everything is just going to fall into place naturally. It's going to come together naturally. You don't have to force it. You don't have to try to control it. You don't have to stress out about trying to plan every little detail and rehearse what you're going to do, what you're going to say, and stress yourself out like that. It's unnecessary stress. God is showing me that everything is just going to come together naturally. All you have to do is continue to be authentic, continue to be yourself, and trust yourself. I mean, you can trust that if there's pressure on you, you're going to make the right decision. So all that's required of you is to just tend to yourself moment by moment, speak your truth, be who you are. You're an incredibly authentic person. And that's why things come easily to you, because you're real. You're so real about everything. You're not trying to be somebody that you aren't. You're not pretending. You don't like that. You don't have any desire to be like, to fool people or trick them. You're just being yourself. And you've gone through so much evolution. I am being shown that there was a point in your life where you did have to have all of your bases covered. You did have to be 10 steps ahead because there were so many forces coming at you, negative forces, negative energy, destructive forces, literally trying to sabotage you. And so you had to be on guard. You had developed like armor to protect yourself because the people that were around you, like you were vulnerable around them because they didn't have good intentions for you. So you had to develop this armor. You had to be 10 steps ahead. You had to think about everything, and be prepared for everything. But you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to stress out about what's going to happen or how it's going to happen. And you might be working through some fears right now. Are you having bad dreams, or you have like worst case scenario thoughts come up to you? Because, you've been through a lot of stuff. I think that's natural. You've had a lot of trauma. You've been mistreated by so many people who were not supposed to mistreat you. I see so many people. Like, it's not just like one person, like, oh, it was like family and friends and coworkers and even acquaintances and, things like that. It's just, partners, things like that. My cat, hey, just trying to get my attention. But like scratching at your surface all of the time, that you had to have this armor to protect you. But you're not in those dynamics anymore. You're recovering from them, or you're healing from them, or you've been healing from them. But these people can't hurt you anymore. They can't do the things that they did to you anymore. Many of those people are going through their own karma for the choices that they made. While you, because you were, like, you persevered through it, you didn't give up, you continued to strive to heal, to find your alignment, to align, like, to be your truest self. The thing is, what I'm seeing is like, you're the type of person, I've talked about this before, but you're the type of person that is accountable. You're authentic and you're accountable for yourself. So if you make a mistake, you take accountability for it and you want to rectify it. If the situation can't be rectified because of whatever, you learn, you learn from it. You learn from your mistakes, you accept it, and you move forward And, you put that in your knowledge base, you put it in your little tool belt, and then you carry that with you and apply it moving forward. And that's a wonderful quality. That's what makes you so authentic. That's what makes you so able to transform through very difficult situations, because you're not like in a state of denial. You can take a really good hard look at yourself and be like, that's not right, or I don't like that, or that was hurtful, or I don't want to be that person, whatever it is, and then change. You can do that. And I don't think the people around you really like that about you, because they don't want to change, they don't want to transform. So you stand out because of that. You haven't really had the validation and the support for these really fantastic qualities, these really powerful qualities for how strong you are. Strong emotionally, strong spiritually, like strong intellectual strength. Just strong, like you're just a strong, your energy is just strong. You're lovely, okay? So, but you haven't really had a lot of validation for that. And I think so much of the healing process is around really learning to trust yourself and to really understanding that, like, you're valid. And not only are you valid, you're worthy. So there's a lot of work around like maybe some fears coming up that were just ingrained in you for a long time. And it's because I do see that you are an optimistic person, like you are a positive person. Like you're not a Debbie Downer type of person. You're not focused on all the negative things, but there has been so much negativity and so many negative things in your life that it makes it hard not to be aware of that. But I am seeing you're in a new chapter. New things are coming to you, and it's all falling into place. It might not be falling into place as quick as you want it, but it's falling into place at the right time. And you can trust yourself. Like you will be able to handle whatever comes at you, big or small, good or not good. Like you can handle it. And again, all of the people who once were having this like significant role in trying to stop you or sabotage you or like control the narrative, they don't have any power. They don't have any authority in your life anymore. They don't have any power over you. They don't have enough power to even come against you in any regard, because of how powerful you are, how much protection there is on your life. And just like they're just weak. These people, they wore themselves out. They wore themselves out trying to come up against you, and they failed, and you succeeded, and you are succeeding. So in this period right now, you do not have to stress about how it's going to happen. You do not have to stress about how you're going to act, because it's all going to be fine. And if you make a mistake, you're going to learn from it. That's it. Just be yourself. Just be authentic. Continue to be authentic, because you already are. Continue to say what you mean what you say, follow through, and be the person that you are. You're a very generous, loving, kind person. And you have so many amazing qualities that have been overlooked. And I see them. God sees them. And people do recognize these good qualities in you, okay? Whether or not they say that to you, whatever. But do you recognize these good qualities, okay? I love you so much. Trust yourself. You are amazing. God loves you so much. I hope you have a really fantastic day.